So, good afternoon and welcome everybody to this as called institutional opening ceremony. You may wonder what it is. You will understand what it is within a few minutes. My name is François Raulin. I'm an exobiologist and I'm here as a president of a society called SFE. This afternoon you may learn a lot of French words. It may be useful for the rest of the week to you. So SFE is a French Society of Exobiology. Yeah, thank you. So I will describe briefly SFE to tell you what it is and what we are doing. But before, let me tell you that when Muriel Gargaud and Robert Pascal asked me just a few days ago to chair this session, I felt, of course, very honored, but I was also very hesitating, because it is in fact an heavy task. It is an heavy task, especially when considering that there is a welcome cocktail just after this session. So I will try to keep you in this room during the, how much is that, 1 hour of a speech or so? No, I'm just kidding. But of course, many of you know Muriel, and you may know also that when one is asked by Muriel, and it's always for noble duties, it's almost impossible to say no. So this is the way it is. So on behalf of the French Society of Exobiology, I would like to welcome you in Montpellier, to welcome you in this conference, which I think is indeed an exceptional event, in particular since it is the first joint ESOL bioastronomy meeting, as already mentioned previously by Muriel. And as a matter of fact, joining those two conferences was in fact proposed by several members of the French exobiology community during the International Conference on the Origin of Life held in Oaxaca. And this was 9 years ago. So time is going very fast, as you can see, and we are very glad that thanks to the many efforts of our colleagues, Muriel Gargaud and Robert Pascal, thanks to the efforts of the presidents of ESOL, of IE Commission 51, this is now becoming a reality in Montpellier. Thus, SFE, with the French scientific exobiology community, is very happy today. Just a few words, and I think 2 slides on SFE. Our community in France has been structured during 10 years as a GDR CNRS. I told you that you will learn a lot of French today. So GDR means Groupement de Recherche, Research Group. You see, it's easy. Exobio means exobiology. And this is structured in a frame of CNRS. CNRS means Centre National de la Recherche Scientifique, translation, maybe you can go ahead by yourself, National Center of the Scientific Research. So this federation, it was a federation of scientific research teams, supported indeed by CNRS, the French National Agency, but supported also by CNES, again, some French, Centre National d'Études Spatiales. CNES is in fact the National Space Agency, National Center for Space Studies. And this structure, GDR Exobio, has been changed recently, 2 years ago, into a perennial structure, a scientific society recognized by the French authorities and called SFE, like Société Française d'Exobiologie, French Society of Exobiology. May I have the next? Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to do it by myself, except if Somebody can do that for me? No? Est-ce que vous pouvez passer la diapo suivante? Oh, merci beaucoup. Fantastic. So, no, sorry. Vous pouvez revenir sur la précédente? Ah, I forgot to tell you what were the main goals. And the main goals of SCFE is, are to federate scientific researchers in exobiology in our country, to favor, to favor interdisciplinary contact between researchers, and of course to promote exobiology outreach activities by conferences, workshops, exhibition, website, and so on. And the participation, which was very important in the organization of this Origin 2001 meeting, is a good example of our activities. We have a website, some advertising. This website is very simple. By the way, if you just put exobiology in French on Google, we are the second after Wikipedia. So it's not that bad. Next. Yes, it works. So our society is recognized by the French Ministry of Education and Research as a learned society. It is linked to the European Astrobiology Network Association, IANA, and we have the president of IANA in this room today. And it is affiliated officially to the NASA Astrobiology Institute, NAI, and we also have the director of NAI, in the room, yes, thank you, Carl. It currently includes 150 members. As you can imagine, many of the SFA members have been involved, and even very, very involved for several of them in the preparation of this conference. And in spite, I should say, of the very heavy work that they have carried out for organizing the conference, they are sharing today with me this happiness of having this international scientific event in Montpellier. I would like to thank warmly all of them, all of my colleagues of SFE and more generally of the French exobiology community. So on behalf of SFE and of the entire local organizing committee of Origin 2011, I also would like to thank deeply all the sponsors who have supported financially and or through human resources or equipment resources these conferences. So, too fast. There are numerous, as you can see on this slide, and it's not possible, otherwise it will take 1 hour and you will not be happy. It's not possible to review all of them in detail, but I would like to particularly thank CNRS for the important financial support which was given to the organizing of Origin 2011 through several of the CNRS bodies. And there are 3 of them, in fact. There are, in particular, one of the big interdisciplinary programs of CNRS. It's called EPOV for Environnement Planétaire et Origine de la Vie. You speak French now. Planetary environment and the origin of life. That's it. So EPOV gave a substantial amount of money for the organizing of this conference. CNRS has several big institutes. There is an Institute of Chemistry, an Institute of Life Science, and there is a National Institute for Earth Science and Astronomy in French. That's INSU, which is slightly different. INSU means Institut National des Sciences de l'Univers. I'm not sure that it means something clear in English. National Institute for the Science of the Universe. No, it's not as good. But anyway, INSU supported us very strongly, in particular through 2 programs of INSU, 2 national programs. One is the Programme National de Planétologie, PNP. It's a program which is financed not only by INSU, but also by CNES. And so Programme National de Planétologie, National Program of Planetology, easier and easier. And the other program, national program, I'm mixing French and English now. The other national program is a national program of physics and chemistry of the interstellar medium. So the Programme national de physique chimie du milieu interstellaire, PCMI, which also strongly supported this conference. The universities now, universities of Montpellier, UM1, and UM2, all of them have strongly supported this conference. There is also University of Bordeaux 1. There is no number for University of Paris. In fact, UPEC is a new name. Oh, maybe I can tell you a funny story. You know, universities, especially in Paris, they have been numbered. University Paris 1, Paris 2, Paris 3, until Paris 13. And just some time ago, 2 years ago, those universities decided to forget about their number. You know why? Because they saw that this may be interpreted as a rank. Paris 1 was the best, Paris 13 the worst. It's not the case at all, but anyway, they have changed their name, and Paris 12 is now becoming UPEC, Université de Paris-Est Créteil, University of Paris, east of Paris, in the city called named Créteil. Because I'm looking for some help, in particular in terms of promotion. It's too late now. From my university, but it's really because I want to thank UPEC for their financial support and support in terms of human resources in the organizing of this conference. In spite, I can tell you, of the 1,000 kilometers distance between Créteil and Montpellier. Sometimes this huge distance is a stopper for any financial support. Okay, so merci. This you know now. And you will have to use that frequently during your 1 week stay in Montpellier. Thank you a lot to all the sponsors, but I want also to thank and to give a large merci to the city of Montpellier and to the region Languedoc-Roussillon, in which you are now, like me, who have strongly supported this event. So I'm very glad now to give the floor to Monsieur Michael Delafosse, who is adjoint au maire, vice et délégué à la culture scientifique. The translation of that, vice mayor, and he has in charge the scientific culture in the city of Montpellier. So it's all yours. But before I give you the floor, I want also to wish you a very successful meeting during this week here.